The first method we're going to look at is the very popular pay-per-click. Often you see this abbreviated as PPC. Essentially, pay-per-click is defined by Wikipedia as internet advertising model used on websites in which advertisers pay their host only when their ad is clicked. Now, I went on and on talking about how you can get involved in internet marketing for free, and this is actually a paid method, so maybe I shouldn't have started off with it. But nonetheless, it's very popular, so here it is. Let's say that I go to Google to find out more about dog training. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in dog training. Okay, now a wealth of information comes up here. We see some natural search results here, and also some ads along the side. These ads are the pay-per-click that I mentioned. Essentially what happens is you can go out there today and sign up for something called an AdWords account. And what happens is then you create an ad and it is displayed. You choose whatever word you want it to be displayed for. And then what happens is every time this ad is displayed, it doesn't cost anything. What costs something is whenever somebody chooses to click on the link. So that means that if your ad is displayed 100 times and somebody only clicks on it 3 of those times, you're only going to pay 3 times. Now the cost that you pay can vary anywhere from a penny or 5 cents all the way up to several dollars. Things like mortgage rates, low mortgage rate, let's say here. These ads are top dollar here. And then of course we have things that are going to be much, much lower. So it really depends. But essentially what happens here is this is very exciting because it means that you can literally get your information in front of the world right away. We talk about other things like building a website and doing search engine optimization. These types of things are going to take time to see effect, whereas with pay-per-click you can get immediate results. The downside is that new people every day get involved in pay-per-click and spend a lot of money and don't make any money because pay-per-click is competitive and it can be rough. It's something that you do see people struggling with. So I want to encourage you to not start out with pay-per-click if you haven't done any of this before. Don't get me wrong, pay-per-click can be incredibly successful because once you have something that works, you can scale it and people make crazy money with it. However, it's complex and it takes experience and you really have to be good at selling things and to do this. Whereas with some of the other methods we're going to talk about, they're free, and if you're not the best at it at first, it's not going to be a big deal. But with this, if you're not the best, you're going to get eaten alive. So just a fair warning. But again, I want you to understand what exactly pay-per-click is. Now, of course, there are other methods of pay-per-click. We can go over to Bing, Microsoft search engine, and do a search for dog training, and you'll see that there are ads as well. Now I'll tell you what, everybody knows Google. Google is the most popular, it is the most expensive. Microsoft's pay-per-click program, you're going to find that the ads are cheaper. Of course, the traffic's going to be less too, but there's still a lot of traffic. Even places like Facebook have their own pay-per-click ads too. So it's a big universe, and it is certainly something that you may want to consider, and that's what pay-per-click is.